Hello friends, welcome back. This is Jeet Salal. Thanks for subscribing to my channel and thanks for your love and support. Guys, आज आप लोगों के लिए एक छोटा सा सरप्राइज़ है और जो सरप्राइज़ है वो है रिलेटेड हमारे कटिंग प्रोग्राम से। और सरप्राइज़ जो है वो मेरे साथ में बैठी हुई हैं एंड हर नेम इज़ लिलियन।
Hi guys. Hello.
और लिलियन हमारे साथ कटिंग प्रोग्राम में हमारे साथ डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करेंगी, हमारे साथ वर्कआउट करेंगी। और उसका सबसे बड़ा रीज़न ये है कि ये कटिंग प्रोग्राम ना सिर्फ लड़कों के लिए है, ना सिर्फ मेल्स के लिए है, बट इट्स गोना बी फॉर फीमेल्स एज वेल। एंड इसीलिए हम लिलियन को हम अपने साथ इसमें वर्कआउट इसीलिए करा रहे हैं क्योंकि हम ये चाहते हैं कि आप जानिए इस बात को कि एक्सरसाइज, वर्कआउट, न्यूट्रिशन मेल फीमेल दोनों के लिए सेम होती है। और जो इंटेंसिटी हम डालना चाहते हैं एक्सरसाइज में, जो जिस चीज़ से आपको रिजल्ट मिलते हैं वो दोनों के लिए सेम होती है। एंड इट्स गोना बी अ वर्कआउट प्रोग्राम जहाँ पे आपको हम एक्सप्लेन करेंगे वर्कआउट के दौरान ही कि किस तरह से आपको अल्टरनेटिव फीमेल्स के लिए लगाने हैं। अगर कोई एक्सरसाइज आप नहीं लगा पा रहे हैं लड़कियां, वो कैसे आपको लगानी है, उसकी अल्टरनेटिव लिलियन आपको वो एक्सप्लेन करेंगी, डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करेंगी। और जो लड़कों के लिए लगानी है उसके लिए मैं हूँ, राइट। तो लिलियन एक मुआय थाई फाइटर हैं और शी इज़ बीन ट्रेनिंग मुआय थाई फॉर 4 years. How long have you been sort of weight training?
Weight training probably about 6-7 years.
6-7 years, man. Or Lilian, just to tell you guys that Lilian is not a bodybuilder or someone who is into fitness, as in weightlifting and stuff. But she's been an athlete. She lifts a little bit of weights. तो आप लोगों को ये जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि वेट लिफ्टिंग सिर्फ वही लोग नहीं करते जो बॉडी बिल्डिंग करते हैं। वेट लिफ्टिंग उनके लिए भी ज़रूरी है जो एथलीट्स हैं, चाहे आप साइकिलिंग करते हैं, चाहे आप पावर लिफ्टिंग करते हैं, मुआय थाई करते हैं, ताइक्वांडो करते हैं, बॉक्सिंग करते हैं। एवरी एथलीट नीड्स वेट ट्रेनिंग, right, Lilian?
That's right, and just for general fitness and health.
Yes,
as well.
I mean it's very very important, and she's got a huge following in Instagram. Guys, अगर आप लोग follow कर रहे हैं मेरा channel तो definitely follow Lilian as well.
Oh,
And
thanks.
yeah, Lilian,
Thank you.
Lilian, just tell a little bit about yourself.
Yeah,
to
I've
viewers.
basically Muay Thai and boxing is my current passion at the moment in terms of my fitness. But I've always enjoyed training, weight training, sports. Basically because it makes me feel good. I've never, as G was saying, I've never competed as a bodybuilder, but I do enjoy lifting weights for the feeling you get afterwards, and also for the way it just gives you energy, you sleep better. I just feel like it's really important and it's part of my daily life. So I'm really excited to do the program with Jeet and
Amazing.
Yeah, test myself out with it.
It's going to be really hardcore, so I was just telling Lilian that
Yeah.
would you be able to perform the intensive exercises, the supersets we have included in this program? She said, yes, I'm up for it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try.
And Lilian, what do you think about the nutrition, as in terms of for girls, like in terms of supplementation as well?
Yeah. Well,
What do you think about that?
I think I often use supplementation. Mostly after training, I'll have protein powder.
Yeah.
Tends to be the typical one. I mean, a multivitamin is always
Always necessary.
important.
Yep.
And then I do use kind of things like greens powders, things like that, which
Yeah.
I like to just add into my diet if I'm feeling a little bit run down.
Yeah.
It's something that I want to also learn more about as well. It's something
Yeah.
that I like to eat well, but I
Exactly.
think there's a lot of...
I mean, mostly the girls, after this video, I think so, after this video, girls would really want to know that, is it necessary for girls to take pre-workouts, protein powders, or BCAAs, let's say?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you take all of them?
I haven't done it consistently, but I do find that when I am feeling like if I'm training for a fight, for example, I have taken BCAAs and
Very important,
glutamine powder, and I do
Yep.
feel like it's something that is of benefit, and I don't see why women can't take it as well.
Exactly.
Particularly if you feel like it's helping you.
True. And guys, this one more supplement जो मैं आप लोगों के लिए मैंने इसमें इंक्लूड किया है इस कटिंग प्रोग्राम में, वो है क्रिएटिन. And I'm 100% sure that creatine, male, female, both can use it. But let's ask Lillian, do you use, have you ever used creatine?
I haven't actually used creatine in particular, but I mean, I don't see why a female would be that different to a male. Maybe the dosage might be different.
Yes, exactly. That's the point. That's the point, guys. If you're a female watching this, बहुत important है dosage. और इससे पहले जो मैंने एक वीडियो बनाई है on creatine, वही डोज की बात मैंने इसमें करी है कि डोजेज इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन टर्म्स ऑफ गेटिंग राइट रिजल्ट्स, राइट. और दूसरी बात, सप्लीमेंट्स की हमने बात यहाँ पे कर ली फॉर फीमेल्स. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द न्यूट्रिशन पार्ट. हाउ डू यू, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर यू डोंट ट्रैक योर मैक्रोज लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ द बॉडी बिल्डर्स डू, बट हाउ डू यू ट्रैक योर फूड? Just a general rule of thumb. How do you do?
I generally I go by feel. So I've become, I think, over the years, quite attuned with my body and my needs. So for example, if I'm training, if I'm increasing the intensity in my training, I'll increase my carbohydrates, for example. And I'll obviously always make sure I get a serve of protein with my food and lots of green vegetables. And then the carbohydrates, I sort of go by how much I'm training and what my needs are in terms of energy. Yeah, so obviously if I'm training more, I'll be having more carbohydrate. If I'm resting more, I'll reduce them.
How about the meal frequencies? How many meals do you take?
I tend to do 3 meals a day.
3 meals a day, typically,
yeah.
and snack in between, like.
Yeah, snacks if I feel the need. I try to sort of tune into my body and feel, do I need a snack?
So
do I really
you
need
go
it,
with the feel, you know, how your body is feeling, you know, if
hunger
you want.
and things like that. And I try, because I think a lot of women often fall into the trap of eating when they're anxious or stressed, and they might not actually need food. So I'm very aware of that, and I know that I have the tendency, if I'm stressed, to feel like I need to eat something, but sometimes it's just like I don't actually need to be eating. But or I'll make sure that I get something quality rather than just a really convenient sugary snack that's going to make me temporarily feel better.
Nuts is very handy, quite handy.
Nuts is a great one, particularly if you're feeling a little bit stressed and edgy. Having some good fats is great, I find, to just...
And guys, it works really well with female body. You know, even if you're cutting it down and you are sort of feeling hungry and, you know, want to have some sort of snacks, nuts is the most... I would say the best thing to have a snack with.
I think so
for females,
too.
because females की body में क्या होता है कि आप energy के लिए rely कर सकते हैं on fats. As a female body, you don't really need much carbs.
Yep.
You can depend on fats as well, right?
Yeah.
तो बहुत ही अच्छा nutrient fats use कर सकते हैं आप अगर if you're going to be using this cutting program, जो मैं एक्सप्लेन करूँगा जब हम अपने न्यूट्रिशन ओवरव्यू में मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करूँगा. और बाकी जो हमारे मील वीडियोस होंगे उसमें भी मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करूँगा कि किस तरह से आप अपने मील रेसिपीज़ बनेगी आपकी, कितने फैट्स आपको इंक्लूड करने हैं, एवरीथिंग. सो गाइस, बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट ये जो वीडियो हमने बनाई, सरप्राइज़ आप लोगों के लिए. और एक रिक्वेस्ट है आप लोगों से कि इस वीडियो को आप आपके टच में जो भी फीमेल्स हैं, चाहे वो आपकी सिस्टर हैं, चाहे वो आपकी मदर हैं, चाहे आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड, योर पार्टनर, एनीवन, शेयर दिस वीडियो विद दीज पीपल, गर्ल्स, सो दैट जब हम अपने कटिंग प्रोग्राम को लॉन्च करेंगे तो आई वॉन्ट एवरी सिंगल गर्ल टू बी फॉलोइंग दिस कटिंग प्रोग्राम, क्योंकि बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है हमारी इंडियन फीमेल्स के लिए कि वो फिटनेस के सही मंत्र को समझें और ये इस बात को जाने कि वेट ट्रेनिंग करने से उनके बड़े बाइसेप्स या मस्क एक मैस्कुलिन फिजिक नहीं बन जाएगी. What do you think about that? I mean, lot of girls have this perception that if they lift weights, they'll become masculine. How long have you been lifting weights?
Yeah, look, it's probably even longer than 6 years actually, and it's just all to do with the actual heaviness of the weight. And I think women's bodies are different, so I've actually done quite a lot of intensive weight training in the past when I was doing CrossFit, for example, and I was lifting actually quite heavy weights, but I still didn't get bigger because that's, as a female, it's just not really in your makeup. But what it does do is I feel it helps you burn fat, and you look more toned, and so you actually end up sometimes looking smaller because you're actually more toned and you've not as, you know, if you've got any cellulite, things like that, it can really help with that because it just keeps everything firmer. So I think it's really important.
Very important. So guys, that sums it up. और यही आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि शेयर करिए इस वीडियो को, इस इन्फॉर्मेशन को, कि जीत सलाल का जो नया प्रोग्राम आ रहा है, कटिंग प्रोग्राम, इट्स नॉट ओनली फॉर मेल्स, इट इज़ फॉर फीमेल्स एज वेल. सो गाइज, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो एंड thank you, Lillian.
Thank you.
And you'll be seeing Lillian more after this.
Looking forward to doing it.
Right. So guys, take care. Jeet Salal, signing off.